Hello, welcome back to the Creatures Comedy Podcast. We got with us this week Matt Richardson.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for having me.
Lovely to be here.
I don't even know. Sorry, we were talking about Canada, and I was so excited.
We're having a really nice chat.
Yeah. So usually it's comedy, but we're talking about Canada right now, which is also, if I'm on a podcast, we'll talk about it. Vancouver to Calgary.
So we did it was like a 2.5 week trip. We did Vancouver. We did up to Alaska on a boat, like on a cruise. I was a teenager, so I was about 17, and then we drove from Vancouver, to Calgary, sort of through the mountains.
You did it with your parents?
I did it with my granddad.
No,
and then we got to
so
Calgary,
good.
and Warped Tour was in town, and I took him to Warped
No,
Tour. with me.
you got to go to Warped Tour?
Yeah, because they don't have it here, right?
Yeah.
And I saw it was there when we were in Calgary, and I was like, I want to go. And he went, well, I'll come with you. And he's like 70 at the time.
Oh, so cool.
He had a great day.
And if you were 17, that was like peak Warped Tour.
Yeah, mate.
Who'd you get to see?
We saw Angels and Airwaves, who were terrible.
Oh, yeah.
Who else were on? We the Kings.
Okay.
Do you remember We the Kings? Check Yes Juliet, you know that song? They were huge at the time.
Yeah.
Who else? Motion City Soundtrack.
Perfect.
All sorts. Under Oath. I told him to see
Yeah,
Under Oath.
yeah.
Yeah. That was like my music, and he just came for the day. It was great.
Oh, that's so good.
Yeah.
I love how all those bands are now touring again.
Yeah,
so
I know. It's like it's all come back round.
It's all come back.
Yeah, it's great. I love it.
Oh, so what was your favorite? So I love Canada.
Yeah, of course.
When I was maybe like 22-ish, we did a show called the Sleeping in Our Car tour. Drove from Toronto to Vancouver one year, and then the next year did it back. But we did that whole thing in 2 weeks.
Oh, that's epic.
Yes, we did like gigs in every city every other night kind of thing.
Oh.
So fun.
Yeah, amazing. Like Banff and Jasper and all that was probably one of the nicest places I've ever been.
I did mushrooms in Banff during a supermoon. So you get like the full moon and it's bright. It feels like daylight at night. And it reflected against like a creek, and I saw a deer drinking out of the creek. I'm like, life can't get better.
Why did you move here? I mean, like that.
Because comedy's better here.
Yeah, there's more comedy, right? But,
yeah.
It's just a happier place.
It's so much happier. But that's why comedy exists, and I've said this over and over and over again. It exists more in like sad places.
Yeah.
And it's kind of sad here, and there's a beautiful like comedy middle class in this country.
Yeah, I think it's one of the few places. I try and explain it where, like, if I meet an actor, where they go, "Oh, so what do you do in between gigging?" And I'm like, "No, you can be a gigging club comic and make a living," and they can't get their heads around that.
Yeah, it's insane.
Yeah, it's really good.
Same with like Canadian comics can't get their heads around it.
So do a lot of Canadians then work even though they're clubbing comics?
Yeah.
Because I know that you sign to Yuck Yucks, right? And then you just do Yuck Yucks, and that's your job, and you're not really allowed to do other stuff. Is that?
So again, that's not everybody. So
No.
in Canada, Yuck Yucks has previously had a big monopoly over the country. Out of whatever, like the 32 clubs in the country, they had like 16 to 20.
Wow, okay.
That's whittled down a little bit, but then like if you're gonna be a comic, you kind of want to sign up to them.
Yeah.
But like even if you're like one of their top headliners, for a 45-minute closing the show, you're making $300, which is maybe 180 quid
To do 45 minutes?
45 minutes. And you can't double.
No.
You might be able to do 2 shows in a night.
But there's not like here where you can do 4, or in London you can do as many as you want, right?
Exactly.
Well, even now here, I think it's good because a lot of promoters, I think after COVID, independent promoters like yourselves have really cropped up. Like my mate, Jonathan Elston, I don't know if you know Jonathan. He runs gigs like Berkshire, Oxfordshire, Buckinghamshire. He has like 45 gigs.
Oh,
but they're all like quarterly gigs in like village halls. There's 200 people there, and he'll always have 2 on a night. So you'll drive 20 minutes down the road, and there's another like amazing gig.
Oh,
so you're
smart.
making like 500-600 quid in a night, right? Rather than in Canada, you're saying you're making like not much money.
Which is crazy to think about.
Yeah. But I think the problem is, I was talking about this the other day online. Headliners like Jongleurs, right?
Yeah.
They were 250 quid in 2002.
Huge.
And I looked it up. It's the same spending power now. They were doing 3 a night, so doing 750 quid a week just in Jongleurs. That's like earning 2.5 grand a week now. Like the same. So they were just, no wonder they're all bitter.
Oh yeah, all those comics were crushing it.
Yeah, they were making a fortune, all paid off their houses.
Oh my God, it's like so good.
And then it changed around them, and they're like, why will no one have me now?
Yeah, and the workload for us has gotten way harder too.
Yeah.
They didn't have to do TikTok. They didn't have to do like all the socials.
Video editing is a full-time job.
Oh, yeah. Well, I started a comedy club to be able to fund a video editor, a videographer, booking, just so like I didn't have to do it for myself, so I can get people to do it.
Man. That's a clever way of doing it, but there's a lot of admin you've created with it as well.
You know what? It's a lot, but my logic was if we build it up enough, then it'll all just run itself. And then
you can be like Don Ward at the Comedy Store, just swan in and tell people their shit.
Yeah, but then I could I get to host every weekend. I don't even have to do the Don Ward telling people their shit part.
And it's a good room as well here.
It's a good room.
I really like this room.
I'm excited. It's developed into something beautiful. Did you do the other room?
Never. I've only ever done here.
Okay.
So I've been like, I think maybe this is like my second or third time. I've not done it loads because I don't. Because I live down, so I don't come
of
up
course.
this way loads. But yeah, it's great. It looked great on Alfie's special as well.
Yeah. Oh, I'm so like it meant so much that he filmed it here.
Yeah.
It was honestly the first week we were in this room.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh,
so
I
to
didn't know
see it
that.
like packed out that early on.
Yeah, it's a fucking good special.
Yeah, and I was also like, please release that soon. We could use the promo.
How long from filming it to releasing it was it?
A year.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's still a while though, isn't it?
Oh,
You know?
for sure. Like, and then we built it up to have a reputation, and then they release it, and then you watch it, and you're like, they don't even have our like sign in the back. Like, yeah.
It's amazing how quickly I think you go branding, like because now you're running a gig, you're like branding needs to be here and that. Like it's so boring, but it's so great, isn't it?
It's so annoying, but it is important.
Yeah.
Marketing. We have T-shirts. We have. Do you know lighters? We were gonna get lighters made for the club.
That's a great idea.
Do you know how much they cost?
Go on.
2p.
2p from China.
Yeah.
With all the branding on, they're 2p.
Maybe 5p with all the branding.
And how many do you have to get that? This is so nerdy. I love it. How many do you have to get it to 5p?
50,000.
No,
I've not ordered them. I've not ordered them yet, but I'm thinking about it.
Yeah, I think you should. Like, and also because I was chatting to Alexis Dubis, Marcel Lucon,
Love him, yeah.
and we were chatting about it because I did like tote bags on tour. It sold sold all right, and like, but the cost versus like they're quite expensive.
Yeah.
His best thing: fridge magnets and bookmarks.
Yeah.
And he just said, and he sells them on Facebook. He's got a merch store, and he does loads of numbers on Facebook. And he's like, I can't sell enough of them.
That's so good.
And he's like, and the markup is decent.
Yeah. Well, when we were next door, we bought a popcorn machine, right? And that's what I've used as like a basis of like, okay, how do we replicate this in every facet?
Is that because that's super profitable, right?
Insane?
And you sell a lot of popcorn.
So much popcorn.
It's a really good. I'm surprised more comedy clubs don't do it because it's also a quiet thing to eat.
You'd think.
I thought it was. No?
Yeah, because then sometimes you'll go up and you'll just hear the crinkles of all of
rustling.
it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, fair enough.
But no, it's like we sell it for £3 for a bag, and it costs us probably like 50p.
That's a good That's a fair markup when you're running a venue, though. I think, and that doesn't feel like a rip-off price.
No, and it's not like you're getting like crisps out of like a bag that's like all like this is fresh popcorn out of a thing.
It's a good idea.
Yeah. But then I'm like, how do we keep doing that? All right, so like a T-shirt. The markups on the T-shirt aren't crazy because it costs us like £15 to make.
Do they?
Because I got the highest quality shirt.
Yeah, I think that's
3 like prints. Because like most people just cheap out on this stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm like, if we get really nicely made things, we'll be different than everybody else.
And then people will wear it more, and your branding will be seen more. Like it's that simple thing, isn't it? Right? If it's a shit T-shirt, they're never gonna
wear it.
Yeah, and it's a good and it's a cool logo and stuff.
Thank you.
Because there's so many clubs that sell merch, and you go, it doesn't look
I'm not
cool.
going to wear that.
Even if you're not a comedy nerd, there is plenty of it's like bands, right? People wear Metallica t-shirts who aren't into Metallica. That's what you want with your logo, and it is a cool logo.
Yeah,
Did you make that as well?
Yeah, like all of it so far. That's been.
You're wasted in comedy. You should be like an actual businessman running something like a multi-million-pound conglomerate.
I don't want to.
But you're good at it. You
no,
should.
I'm an idiot. Like,
No, you're not.
No, I like genuinely. I don't know how all of this has happened. Like I'm a dumb boy.
Well, when I came in and I went, it's so great you've decided. I was like, you set up a club, it's loads of work, and you were like, it's organic. I didn't want it. It's just fallen in my lap.
I don't know if you've read The Alchemist, but like every step of the way, the right people have come at the right time, and everything has just happened so organically, like this was meant to be.
It's great, mate.
Yeah. Like I'll wake up some days and I forget that I run a club. Like I just because I don't want to.
Do you miss doing other gigs though?
Yes.
So like going and doing other clubs, is that something that you hoping you'll have time for?
Well, when I feel like now you're interviewing
Sorry,
me.
I'm just really,
No,
I'm
no.
genuinely interested.
Yeah. So I do, but when I first came back, so I got stuck in Australia during the pandemic. So when I came back, I was like, trains are on strike, hotels are twice as much. Like just to travel to a gig, you maybe get 100, 150 quid, but between travel, you come back with like 50 quid.
Yeah.
So it's like, is it worth it? So then I pull all the emphasis. Like they showed me the room next door. I'm like, fuck, this could be something.
Yeah.
And then it slowly just kind of built and transformed. And yeah, now I want to do other gigs, because I can go from the luxury of being comfortable, right?
Yes. So you can do it for the love of the game rather than that you're desperate for the money.
My diary's full with working here.
Yeah.
So if I book something else in, my diary's still full because I just cancel
Yeah.
whatever this is and go somewhere else.
Nice. That is a good place because I live in a village now. I live near Oxford. And moved out of
nice.
London, set up a gig there when we moved there, and then for a little bit I had a couple of art centres like in my hometown, which is which is about 30 minutes away. And I did it because I was like, oh, it would be nice to not be on the road as much. So I would have at least 2 nights a month where I'm like, okay, I'm going to be there, and then I'm home early, and it was a really nice. And I still run it, and it's really fun, but it just makes it like it must be nice being able to go home every night.
I was just getting lonely.
Yeah.
I couldn't have a relationship.
No.
Because you're always on the road. I was doing like 3 months at the festivals. So
That's tricky doing that for sure with relationships.
So now, like, I'm like, okay, I have a thing, it's consistent, and now I can have a partner, I can try and start a family, that kind of stuff. Are you
Married. I got married 3 weeks ago.
Congratulations!
Yeah, thank you very much.
Oh my God, that's so good. Oh,
But we've been together 11 years. She was in
okay.
fashion for years. So like she was always away. She'd been like New York or Paris or whatever. So even now, like she was like
a model.
Yeah, she was a model. She was very high powered. She isn't anymore. She's retired. But
Victoria Beckham's retired too.
Yeah,
but
but
goddamn,
dude.
dude.
But she was because she was always away. Like it doesn't. She gets it. So even now she's like she works for Bicester Village and like doing their like stuff and doing lots of stuff for their marketing and things. And so when I'm like I'm going away for 5 days, she's like okay, because it's always been the way. Whereas I think if you have someone who's got a 9 to 5 or has always had a 9 to 5, and especially like I remember having girlfriends and they were going. I'd be like, oh, I've just been offered this thing tonight. And they'd be like, but we've got plans. And you're like, yeah, and especially early on when I was like, but it's a really good thing to go and do and it will get me something long term. That was always an argument.
Oh, yeah. And even if it's not an argument, they just don't get it. And then they're like, and you can't blame them. Why would they want to put their life into something like this? If you work at night, they work 9 to 5. It doesn't overlap.
No, it's really weird. So as she's gone back to sort of slightly more normal hours, although now what she'll do is no one wants to work the weekends. And she's like, I'll work late Friday and Saturday because my husband isn't around.
Yeah, because I'll be alone.
Yeah, so it works for everyone.
And she works in marketing?
So she works for Bicester Village. You know, it's like a big shopping outlet. It's like,
but I get it.
It's like, but it's Gucci, Dior, like all of those shops.
Okay.
It's the most visited place for Chinese tourists after Buckingham Palace.
No.
Yeah, when you get on the train at London to go to Bicester Village, all the signs are in Mandarin and in Arabic as well.
Is it like factory outlets? Is it all cheaper?
Yeah, it's like outlets. But you know what I mean?
Factory outlets.
But it's like, do you want to save £1,000 on a $3,000 bag? Like it's, it's still really expensive, but it's all the big brands. It's the most profitable retail space by square foot in the world, Bicester Village.
Wow.
It's insane. It's like this mad...
Are you just regurgitating a line
everything
she's written for copy?
Yeah. So yeah, she works for them. So so it's a bit more normal, but it's not.
Has she ever helped you with any of the marketing for comedy and stuff?
No, because this is all quite new. She only quit modelling a year ago, so this is kind of her
cool.
first foray into a different world.
I wonder how many more times can we work out that you've married a model?
Yeah, it's great. I mean, it's one of those, I've tried to talk about it on stage and you never come off well.
No, you can't. That's like joking about having a big dick.
Yeah, exactly. It's one of those where I had this bit because we got booked to do a job together. So she got booked to do the Tiffany's engagement ring campaign.
Oh my God.
And it was like in New York, Brooklyn, it was like this massive shoot. And they went, we think we want your real boyfriend. I think that'd be really interesting. So I went in, we did all these photos and videos together. And they were like, yeah, great. And it was all happening. And then about a week before, someone at Tiffany's went, I don't believe him as her boyfriend. It's not believable. So they dropped me and some absolutely gorgeous hunk had to propose to her instead.
That's so funny. That's so good.
Getting dropped from an engagement ring for someone I am now married to. Yeah. And I've tried to do it on stage, but everyone just goes, once you've said, my girlfriend is a model and like that's how it, like, no one listens after that.
Yeah, no.
They just go, you just fucking brought it up.
Yeah, it feels like bragging.
Yeah, of course it feels like bragging. So I say she's a rescue now. She's an ex-model.
That's still, you can't say a rescue.
Yeah, right, well, she's like, she's a rescue. You get them. They're too skinny and scared of men.
Fair, okay. So you got jokes on it. Yeah.
Yeah, man. And like, I don't talk about it on stage, but like, she was doing shoots with like, Terry Richardson, all the guys that got done for being absolute pieces of shit.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
She actually did with Terry Richardson.
Terry Richardson, she did a few shoots with, and like, he'd always apparently at every shoot go, even if it was for like makeup, would be like, we'll do a few topless as well. Like, he was just one of those guys.
That's so gross.
Yeah.
That whole industry's got to be so scummy.
It's better now, but it was pretty bad. Like things like she'd be left. went to do an audition like in Paris for, when they're going and doing a casting, and the casting lot went for lunch, and they're all in this stairwell where they're all waiting like a queue of models. They go for lunch, the French casting directors, they turn the lights off in the stairwell, so they're all sat there reading their books with their phone lights, and they leave them there for an hour and a half, like in the dark, like just weird power play behavior.
That's so crazy.
Yeah, it's like, and also it's that
telling them what to eat, and
like her old agency that she left a few years before she stopped, they were going and scouting girls at refugee camps.
Stop.
Bringing them over to Fashion Week at Paris, and if they didn't get any work, they'd send them back to the refugee camp with $2,000 of debt, because they're like, you owe us for all the accommodation and everything. And it was all in the papers. Like, it's like a brutal industry.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah, it's bad.
That's so bad.
Yeah.
That's human trafficking.
Yeah. But all that kind of stuff. Like, it all came out in the papers, and she'd left them like a year before, and she was like, what the fuck?
Oh my God, man.
It makes comedy look like child's play.
Exactly.
Although we are much bitchier than models.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. Whenever anyone asks her if they're like, oh, is it bitchy? She's like, fucking comedians, mate. They're the worst.
Yeah, because all the comedians are just narcissistic kids, like the class clowns from high school, and they just want the fucking drama still.
Oh, mate, like comedians' WhatsApp groups are like my favorite part of the job.
Yeah.
I've got a couple of like really nice ones, and I've got one that is just like, what is this person saying on Facebook again? Just being like weird and mad. And it's full of people that HR would have gotten by now. Like, just
for sure.
Not even for anything bad, for just like not fitting in to an office culture, and that's what this industry is full of, isn't it? So it's just full of
100%. I miss the days of like just the public airings on Facebook groups.
Yeah,
because like I feel like that doesn't happen as much anymore.
And I found like the newer act ones, like the Comedy Collective and stuff. Like some of the drama that happened in there was great.
Oh, I don't think anybody can like top the drama that we've had in Toronto.
Oh, really?
Oh, we've had some crazy ones. There was a comedian who, for near a decade, was convincing younger comics. Like, he's a male comic, and he was convincing younger male comics to take pictures of their feet for him through a bunch of different ruses and tricks, promising them like Xboxes, like it's the most crazy thing. Like helping them get on gigs, like promising all this stuff.
And it's that weird thing, because like, it's a fetish, but it's on the harmless side, isn't it? Feet. It's still manipulative and awful.
Because it happened to men, people didn't care. They made it a joke.
Yeah, that's fair.
But what was amazing was it started with a comedian out here, Pat. Well, he's Canadian, but Pat Bircher was living out here. Do you remember Pat?
Oh my God, yeah, I do remember Pat.
Yeah. So he started a comment saying, does this person owe anybody else an Xbox? Cue 2,000 comments later. And it all came out, and there was memes and jokes, and it was like the best moment in the Toronto comedy community.
But why did he need the Why couldn't he just find feet pics online? Like, what was it, like the thrill of like the manipulation and the power?
I don't know. It's so easy to prey on them.
Is he still gigging?
He's doing very well.
Is he?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Like, it's not like that finished him off.
Nope. He moved out of Toronto, went to Calgary, and now he's in America, and he's recently come and like done Top Secret and stuff.
No way.
Yeah. I'll give it to you off the podcast.
Yeah. I don't want libel, but I really want to know that.
Oh, but like the whole article, like there's a Vice magazine article and stuff too. Yeah, those who know.
Did he apologize?
Yeah, he apologized.
Okay.
Said it wasn't a fetish. It was just a prank, but it's a prank for you.
Yeah. Like, I mean, a prank has to be a public thing, right?
Exactly. Yeah. I think that's in the definition of prank.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
Oh, that's so good. Yeah.
Oh, that's so good. I love it.
Dude, there's so many good ones. Yeah. And I feel bad because like there's only so much you can just share this stuff publicly.
Yeah, it's tricky because like at the moment I'm doing these things on TikTok where I just answer questions about comedy. Like, so I did it started because like I was on, those like talking head shows, like the top 50 countdown shows. I've done shed loads of those over the years. Yeah. And I did the thing going, oh, I'm on this thing and I don't even remember doing it. And people started asking questions. So I've started, and it's been mad. Like I've had like this, like it started at the end of December, like December the 27th. I've had like 13 million views on these questions, and it's crazy.
Oh my God.
But I did a thing where I said about a gig, I was like, oh, I've done a few where I've gone, oh, this kind of bad habit that comedians do. And I don't name anybody, but I go, this annoys me when comedians do this. So like when they overrun or whatever it is. And a few people have really taken issue with it. And I'm like, well, the fact you're now angry about it means you've just admitted you do that unprofessional thing. But yeah, it's weird because, but then I'm like, oh, I'm trying to not go, it's this person, because that's not fair. And also, the public don't give a fuck about circuit comedians.
You know what, though? I think they might.
They just love a bit of gossip.
They do. They love gossip.
Yeah.
And we should probably add that within comedy.
Yeah, totally.
Just like well, first, do you know John Hastings?
Yeah, I love his posts.
Right? Where he'll go hard. Are you on that like deep?
Yeah, like I message him probably twice a week going, is that who I think it is?
Yeah.
And like there was one where I went, is that this person? And he just went, I'm not going to say, but this is what they wear on stage. And it was a really distinct thing.
Yeah.
I was like, yes, it's who I thought it was. He doesn't give a shit.
He doesn't. No.
Fucking good for him.
It is great. And you know what? You don't have to give a shit.
No. It's amazing. Like, I think it's that thing where there's this weird thing where we're like, even if you're gigging with a comic you don't like or you don't think they're that great, like I've done it before where an audience member's come up, if you're comparing as well, and they go, that guy was shit. And I go, oh, well, no, it's not for everyone and all that, even though I'm thinking, yeah, no, he is shit. Like, I think what he just did was really fucking unacceptable. But I feel like there's this sort of like, we're all in this together and that. But John Hastings has proved you don't need to worry about that.
It
doesn't matter.
Going hard on those
Especially
clips.
when you're good like John is, then it's fine. Like if you're shit and you do that, then people will stop booking you. But John's great and lovely.
There was I don't know who it was. I think we like narrowed it down to 3, but there was somebody doing it under the guise of like Comic X in Toronto.
Yeah.
And just talking mad shit from like an unnamed profile.
That is quite good fun, isn't it?
But then that was like very niche.
There was years ago, probably before you were here, there was a Twitter account that was basically a Chris Ramsey parody. So when Chris was blowing up, and it was like, because Chris was super confident in himself and like very sure of his own abilities, which he had a right to be. Yeah. And this parody was just sort of saying the kind of things that Chris would say about like how he smashed a gig and things. And for months, everyone was trying to work out who it was. And it was a promoter.
No.
Who booked him all the time. And it was funny because it'd be like, he'd say things like, just had an invoice from the venue for a new roof. And it was just, it was harmless.
Yeah.
But it was relentless. They were doing like 10 tweets a day.
Yeah.
And for months, everyone was trying to work out who it was. And then it all came out and he came clean. It was just mad.
Oh, that's so good. I love that stuff. The little, like the jokes that are just for us.
Yeah, man.
Do you follow, I think it's at Kurt Ryan?
No.
The guy who does just the stand-up memes?
No, I've not seen that.
Oh, I gotta show you these.
And is it like niche comedians, like circuit, like...
It's not even like circuit comedians, but it's like niche stand-up comedy
about comedy.
memes. Yeah.
Oh, really?
So it's followed by essentially every comedian ever, and the memes are just so on point. It'll be like the promoter and the new female comic, like just like the grossest memes. But you're like, this is the industry we're in.
This is how it works when you don't have a centralized HR department.
Well, look, at least we're not pulling comics out of Gaza and being like, hey, if you can't make them laugh, you're going back.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, that's true. But I love all that. Like, it's great. It's such a gossipy industry. It's my favorite bit about it.
Yeah, it's so good. I'm trying to think if there's any gossip I know that we can just share.
I've got some, but it's not for public consumption. I'll tell you afterwards. I've got some really fucking good gossip.
Oh, we're gonna have a good day today.
I've got some real. I've got like career ender. About someone. Shit. Yeah. Well, like it might, if it come, I think it might come out, but I don't know. Like, we'll have to have a look.
Okay, sweet. Well, I'm glad that we have this clip to potentially use if it does come out, and then we can
be like, we knew first.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Well, what we're doing here now, and I feel like I've not seen it done in any other club. Mm-hmm. So on Saturday nights, and if you don't want to be in it, you don't have to be in it.
Yeah.
But we get our friend Adam. He comes in, our videographer, and we shoot essentially like a 10 to 15 minute vlog.
Yeah.
So we have like a reality TV show that we base around the club.
I absolutely want to be in that.
Yeah?
Yeah, of course I do.
So he like shoots a bit of the green room stuff like a bit of the stage stuff, audiences being like, wow, this is so good. And just like, every episode is different comics, and there's like the staff are in it, so they're all a part of like the storyline.
Really?
Yeah.
That's such a good idea.
We're going to focus more on the narrative and just like building that up. But just trying to show another layer to it.
Yeah, and people love it. The reason I think I've had all these questions go well is because even like the shit that people are asking that is popular. Like I got asked about being VAT registered or not, and what's the moment you do, and that's had like hundreds of thousands of views. One of the top videos I've had is someone went, "What is your mic preference?" And like, it's just hundreds of comments because I went, SM58, obviously. And then other people going, would you ever consider an SM57? I was like, no, it looks weird. Yeah. And like, but the discussion about microphones, and also me going, no comedian wants a wireless mic. And then someone else who worked for a venue being like, oh, people have asked us for one.
It feels like lactose-free milk. It's like,
weird.
it's just, what is this?
It's weird. And I couldn't tell you why, but it's weird. But people going, that's so interesting. You have a preference on that, all of you. And they're like, yeah, of course. And people love that nerdy kind of like level of stuff and just a little peek behind.
Yeah.
But, you know, it's mundane, but it isn't mundane if you're not in it, I guess, and you like it.
Yeah.
So that's a great idea, those videos.
Thank you.
It's a really good
idea. Do you
idea.
have a pen preference?
A pen preference? Yeah, I'm left-handed, so like I fuck up loads of pen. Like I can't use nice pens, so just biros. Like I tell you what, I had my bag stolen and had this pen in it. Like it was like from Paper Chase for like £3. It's the first, and they don't sell it anymore. And it's the best pen I ever had, and it went when my bag got stolen.
Oh, I hate that.
And I was more annoyed about that than anything else in there.
Oh, yeah. When you get a good pen,
Just a big biro does it for me, like because I smudge really bad.
Okay.
But what's yours?
Oh, I just like a nice like 0.7.
Fine.
Like
okay.
I just like a fat tipped, so it's a smooth glide.
Okay, nice. Like what you mean, like a Sharpie kind of thing, or
No. Like because you can get like different points on the ballpoint of the pen.
Right, I didn't know that.
Oh yeah. And like the paper quality, ooh, yeah.
See, and this is all the stuff like I'll always buy a Moleskin. Like this is having a good book's going to make me write better jokes.
Yeah.
That's
so
the
you
opinion.
think, and then you just have a bunch of empty books everywhere.
Yeah. Always.
Yeah. What else? What niche things? Are you big on lighting? Stools?
It's funny, right? Because people ask about that. They've asked about that. Stools. So it's nice to have one on stage. I have a thing about people sitting down on stage. I'm not a massive fan of it.
Really?
Yeah. Like I think but then also like I am like, I guess energetic-ish, so you know, like it's just not my thing. But yeah, I think it's always and you know what? There are some brilliant comedians who do it, and I'm like, okay, fine. There are a lot of mid-level, lower-level acts that sit down and go, "You are not good enough to sit down."
Have you tried?
No, never. I've never. I had a show where I had bits where I read a dramatic thing and I sat down for that just to make it different. But like, I've never sat down at a normal gig. It's not my thing.
Do
you do it?
I've done it.
Okay.
I think it should be in your repertoire. I think you should be able to know how to sit and use the sit.
Yeah, that's fair. Like because I just go on and like machine gun it for 20 minutes. I'm just going, yeah. So I don't have any light or shade. That's the thing. Is there is not a moment to sit down because I just go out and go, but yeah, there's some people that do it, and I think it makes you look glib rather than confident.
Sure,
but it's not. I'm not a sitter.
But that's whatever. Like, if you don't feel confident enough to sit,
it's fine. But I just would never think to because
fair.
But there's some acts I sit down and go, stand up.
What about a lean?
A lean on a back wall.
We got a good lean. See those bars right there?
Yeah,
that's a good leaning bar.
There are some acts like, so you know Danny McLaughlin?
Yeah, he's a leaner.
He's allowed to lean. I don't mind Danny leaning.
Okay.
There are some acts that, like when I go to Top Secret and they lean and I go, this isn't going well enough for you to lean.
The 1 foot up?
The 1 foot up on the wall, I think, is I'm just like, it's just too, you are not doing well enough for this to be to be cocky. And I think that's the thing is, it's a real dick swing move, a lean.
Okay.
I think you have to have the ability before you can
Yeah, because
lean.
who's going to lean 1 foot up, talk about how they're married to a model? Like, you can't do that.
That would make that even more unlikable. Like, that story is unlikable when I'm trying.
Yeah.
When I'm like, I'm married to a fucking model. Yeah, like that'd be me out forever.
Oh, I'm so excited tonight. I'm gonna lean. I'm gonna sit.
I can't wait. You're gonna just. The thing is though.
You know what? What else I'm gonna do? I'm gonna wear shorts on stage.
So I will wear shorts at gigs.
Yeah, you should be able to.
If my opinion on a gig is, you should. If you would go to that gig in shorts, you can wear shorts on stage. Yeah. So like I wouldn't do it at like you go to clubs where people dress up a little bit. And it's fine. I wouldn't do that. Like at the Frog, I probably wouldn't as well because your eyes are in there. Your knees are in their eye line. Yeah. But like when I do like the Brighton Comedia, I compare it. I'll wear shorts if it's July and it's boiling. Like I think it's okay to wear shorts on stage.
I'll go a step further.
Go on.
I've worn sandals.
I don't think that's too bad.
You don't think that's too bad?
No, I think you can pull off sandals. It's not for everyone, but you'd be fine.
Also,
it's your club. If you're doing it at your club, who gives a shit?
I think it's situational. So I've done it in Australia, right? 40-degree heat. You got flip-flops on. You got a little singlet.
That is fine.
You're being you.
Yeah.
If this is something that's your day-to-day, it's you as a person, that's your character, whatever, you bring that on stage.
Yeah, I think that's the thing is it's context, right?
Of course.
Yeah. So I wouldn't wear flip-flops in Manchester on stage, but in Australia is fine.
Yeah, but I also wouldn't wear flip-flops in Manchester.
Exactly, that's the thing. Like it's just there are needles and rain.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not a good thing to wear. But yeah, I've got friends. So do you know Matt Bragg and Andrew Bird? I wear shorts and they give me so much shit for it. Every time I put up a clip,
that's pretentious.
Yeah, every time I put up a clip and there's shorts in it, the first thing that happens is they send it to me going, "Are you fucking joking?" I think it's fine.
You should just do a zoom in on the knees.
Yeah. But Andrew has stage shoes, so he'll get to a gig and he'll swap his shoes. See, I don't think it's that bad. I think it's quite good to go, oh, I'm now in a gig mode.
I get it.
But it's just too much hassle.
It's so much hassle.
It's one extra thing in your bag.
We're doing stand-up so we don't have to bring stuff from gig to gig.
Yeah, that's the point.
Like, why
right?
are you bringing shoes?
And especially if you're doing like a couple of gigs in a night, you don't want to keep changing your shoes. Like,
Yeah. You know what that is?
Yeah.
That's somebody who bought those Sage shoes to write off for taxes.
Yeah. But then they'd have to be branded to be tax deductible. So you can't even do that. And
No. You can deduct shoes you buy for Stage.
no, you can't because it's dual purpose. You can't deduct any clothing.
Not for Andrew.
Well, yeah, true. But it could be dual purpose. It's like a car. Like it's why like some promoters have a branded van. It's because then you can say it's for work.
So
You can
don't
you can write,
check my word.
I just put it all through, whatever.
Just gonna slowly start unlacing these shoes.
I can see they've got Creatures Comedy Club written on them.
Yes. Just throw a sticker on
You've
it.
got lighters, you've got shoes.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
all tax deductible.
Well, I'm just trying to think of like what's good merch, and I think magnets are wicked merch.
Yeah, mugs are easy. I think good merch is something that.
Mugs are hard. Mugs break.
Yeah, but I think like, and they're a pain to carry around.
Such
I
a
had
pain.
tote bags because also I think you want merch that people will buy
And use.
but also not go. Like I think a T-shirt, you're like, I might not wear that. Whereas I tell you who, my friend Esther Manito, she did tea towels on a tour, and she said they sell loads because people go, oh, you can always have another tea towel. You never have too many tea towels. It's a frivolous purchase when you're walking out. She said she sold loads, but a lot of her audience are mums, like they're middle-aged mums, so it works. But I think that's a good one. I don't know what else I've seen that's good. Like comedians don't have that creative. They're not creative with it, are they? Really?
No, but I think they should be. Like, comics in the States are big on merch because you can double your fee on the weekends. So like it will seep in here eventually. But like it's just coming up.
Because I would set like I did it on tour, but I wouldn't stand at the back at a club and sell merch.
Why not?
Just because I think like it's just a pain to carry around. That is my only thing about it, is I'm just like, I don't want to be lugging extra shit around.
If you're not doubling.
Yeah, loads of comics like sell their book.
Yeah.
And they sell, I mean, I remember comics standing at the back and selling like CDs. Jason John Whitehead used to always have CDs on him, and we gigged together once when I was really new, and he gave me one, and I played it so many times. He's so good. Did you have a gig with JJ? Yeah?
Yeah. He's lovely.
He used to have that joke about it on the, he goes, I drive a Ford Escort. Like, I love my Ford Escort, man. He's so good.
He is
Where's
so
he
good.
now? Is he in America?
Yeah, he's in LA. He's come back and played here a couple times.
Has he?
Yeah. I think him and the whole like Jim Jeffries being in Manchester was one of the reasons why I came here.
Really? That's so cool, man.
Well, like I came here because I was like subletting somebody else's place, like another Canadian comic, and I was like, you know what, Manchester's kind of cool, and you could feel like there was an energy here, and rent was £200 a month.
Yeah.
So I was
that
like,
helps.
yeah, I could do comedy and survive.
And you're near so many gigs up here. Like the Northwest is phenomenal.
Yeah, so many gigs.
Because I actually think like gig quality wise, like London has loads of gigs, but this has better gigs.
And better paid gigs.
Better paid, but also like just they are more like proper gigs. I think in London there's a lot of gigs, but a lot of them are shit. There's loads of really good gigs, but like I think, like it's incredible up here. I gig up this way loads just because there's so much, and I'm like 2.5 hours away. It's not that bad.
Would you ever move up this way?
We thought about it. So when we moved out of London, we moved back. So my other half's from Yorkshire, so we thought about that, and then, but then where I am, so I'm an hour to London if I drive, or get on the train. It's 45 minutes, and then I'm an hour to Birmingham. I'm 2 and a bit to here. Like it's a really good. There's loads of us around. There's me, Bragg, Birdie, Alexis Dubis, Charlie Baker, Steve Hall. There's tons of comics around there because it's just really convenient.
Okay.
It's a very boring reason to live there, and I'm from around there, so we had some friends and family around as well.
Is there a good scene in Oxford?
It's getting better. So Oxford isn't great as a city. So we've got the Glee, and we've got Jericho, which is a bit like this. It's like the cool kind of up and coming one that's Alex Farrow runs, and they do 2 shows on a Saturday. It's once a week. Then there's lots of gigs in like the town. So Andrew Bird has Lone Wolf. They have like 10, 12 gigs.
Yeah.
Jonathan Elston's got a few. There's quite a bit round there. There's not like little gigs, but there's some decent,
there's some good like
decent
one-nighters.
gigs. Yeah, loads of decent gigs.
I was talking to the guy who runs Black Milk, the like little like ice cream shop up the street, and he did this thing, and he suggested it to me. It's for like founders or like business guys to go to Oxford. You get like a paid like trip. It's like through one of the banks or something, and you go for 3 months, and you get like a business degree.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, fuck, like
You could go and do that.
I might apply it and just because how it would be fun just to like have that as a resume.
But
like,
also how it will help the business. So that is a great thing to do. Yeah, there's decent stuff, but Oxford is just, you know, even if you live in Oxford, like it's an hour to London. And like there's a coach that runs 24 hours. So like you can gig out in London all night if you lived in Oxford. Like it's pretty good.
oh, that's great.
Yeah, like it's a very convenient place to live.
Oh, wonderful.
Like Oxford is super expensive. I grew up in a town just outside, and it's like 35 minutes to London on the train. Like it's dead easy. So it was a decent, and also I'm an hour and a bit to Bristol and stuff, and that's got a good scene. Like it's a really good.
Well,
part
that's
of the
only
world.
like that's one of my biggest regrets is that like I've lived in the UK for so long, but I've never really done the South.
Yeah, okay,
Like, because I've just spent all my time up here.
that's fine though.
That's
Would you like to
fine.
go and do it just for a bit though? Just to,
Of course,
Yeah.
because it's London, right? Like you don't move to the States and live in Boston for your whole life.
Yeah,
like,
that's
you want to
fair.
go to New York, you want to be in LA, you want to be in the
Absolutely.
big ones.
Yeah, I think. Look, I lived there for 10 years, and it was good fun, but. Because I grew up near it as well, I was like, oh, you can come. I used to go in and out all the time to go and like see stuff and like go to see bands and whatever. So it was never that far away.
So you started just outside of London.
I
and
lived.
to it.
So when I started, I was living out of London. I didn't move to London till I was 5 years in. So I was like doing
wow.
like TV stuff and things like, and I moved in with a girl, and it didn't obviously didn't work out naturally. But
Yeah, but
and then
you
I was
met a
and then I was and then I was there for 10 years, and then we moved back out 3 years ago. So yeah, like I did it. It was great, but it's just fucking expensive.
So what was it like starting just outside of London then? Like,
It was better because I never did the open mic thing.
great.
So I did like, there was some like little like new act gigs, but they'd have like 5 acts on. Like, and they'd be, you know, like with a 50 quid headliner. Like that's where I started at those gigs. And then like
So much nicer.
My 5th gig was like an open spot, a gig that Zoe Lyons was headlining. Like
Nice.
you very quickly got into better gigs. I did a little bit of the open mic stuff, but it was much more.
No gong shows.
No gong shows and just not playing to 15 other comics.
Yeah.
So I very
Yeah.
quickly was doing like normal gigs. So that was really good.
That's so lucky.
Yeah, it was really good. And then I barely gig. Even when I lived in London, I didn't gig there loads. I do Top Secret and the Boat Show, but I don't do the store. And he doesn't. They don't.
Did you have any like just memory of any like weird gigs that you've played?
Oh my god, yeah. So I loads of weird gigs. I did a gig at Bath City Football Club for Mirth Control. Do you know Mirth Control?
Yeah.
So Mirth Control, a promoter, they used to run like 100 gigs in the Southwest. And I get there thinking it's a comedy night, and it is a 1950s swing music night. And it's probably he saw me at something. The guy, I was like, "So you think you're funny here?" And he was like, "Do these open spots." It was like 30 quid.
Yeah.
And they'd had another comedian on, and he was leaving. I went, "How was it?" And he goes, "Awful, just good luck." And they're all dancing to swing music, and then someone comes over the thing and goes, "We all need to sit down for the next comedian." And they're like, "Oh, for God!"
Oh, you can't interrupt dancing.
And I'm like 19. I'm in a t-shirt and jeans. Like they're all dressed up like the 50s. Huge dance floor, and they sit down, and I start, and I'm dying. And I do a rude joke, and a guy was like, "That's fucking unacceptable." And I was like, "Well," and we start to have an argument because I wasn't told to be clean. And apparently, and then some people are going, "Let him carry on." And then it just gets worse and worse. And at one point, I'm dying so badly, a woman went, "You should just leave." Like this lovely lady was like, you should just go. And I was like, yeah, I should. So, and I went to the back of the room, and the chairman of the football club came up to me and started like screaming at, like he was angry. The music started back up, and he's going, "How you shouldn't have sworn." And I was like, "Oh, I didn't know." And a guy turned around and went, "Sorry, we're trying to listen to the music. Can you keep it down?" And the chairman of the football club went, "Why don't you fuck off, mate?" And they had a fight over it.
No.
And so the guy gets up, so he lamps. So he's like, "Well, you can't tell me." And the chairman lamps him. And like, you know, in a Western bar brawl when the music stops,
Yeah.
everyone looks around, and there's these 2 60-year-old men fighting with me just stood there. And they get pulled apart, and I start to get ready to leave. And the guy goes, "You're banned for life from Bath City Football Club." And I called Jeff Whiting, who runs Mirth Control, and I was like, "This just happened." And he just went, "Well, you're welcome." I went, "What do you mean?" He goes, "What a great story to have." No, Jeff, I don't want the story.
Yeah. I'd rather not experience that.
Yeah, and I was like, 30, 40 gigs in.
Yeah, and I bet you that gig also had a wireless mic.
100%.
Yeah.
And a dance floor the size of your venue, and they're all sat like, half a mile away.
So bad.
So that was quite a good one.
Yeah. Well, look, I know I noticed the
This
time.
has been delightful.
This has flown by. This has been so nice.
Well, good thing we've got more of it this evening.
Yeah.
Off mics we can do names.
Okay. Yeah. Let's cut them. Yeah, I'm going to say some names.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much for watching. Anything you want to plug?
No, nothing at all. Just I'm gigging. I'm doing creatures sometimes.
Sick.
Come down.
Sweet. Thank you guys so much.